What is going on, you guys? So today I want to make a super quick video talking about a little bit of a tricky topic. So you might have heard of people experiencing trauma before, and maybe you've experienced trauma yourself. So this can be a little bit of a tricky subject. I want to talk about trauma in relation to dating. So of course, trauma, it's unfortunate that someone has gone through it, whether the person you're dating, somebody you know, or you yourself watching this. Like, I have empathy for you, and that sucks. So I'm sorry that you went through that. And maybe you're dating somebody, or you will date someone who maybe had some sort of trauma, right? And it affected them in a way that isn't so healthy, right? Because it was an unhealthy thing that happened to them. And that's really unfortunate. So you'll probably have the same idea or mindset about it. Like I have a lot of empathy for them, and that really sucks that happened to them. And then you come to a crossroads, right? Whether that's you watching this that experienced the trauma, or the person that you're dating. So I would say, and I would love to see if there's like a study on this, right? But I would love to see the percentage of people who, once they experience trauma, they basically get some help so that they have the tools to navigate their trauma, or they heal from their trauma completely, or as much as possible, right? And I know this is a super tricky topic, and again, like, if you've experienced some trauma yourself, or you know someone who has, you're dating someone who has experienced some trauma, like, I'm really sorry about that. And this should especially highlight the importance of this. So I would love to see a study on how many people actually got those tools to navigate their trauma, or heal, or mostly heal, because my guess would be, and I think most people can probably agree with this, my guess would be that most people probably don't ever do any of those things. And so they experience the trauma, and they hold it in their mind, their subconscious, and their body their entire life. And they just live with it, right? Which brings you to another crossroads. If that might be true, and if you're dating somebody who has some trauma, what's the likelihood that they've actually worked on it? Not just say they worked on it, like actually worked on it. Or you can see the effort that they're putting in to work on it now, right? Like, get those tools, heal, so that they can have healthy relationships in their life with others and themselves, right? And you can see how important this is, right? Like, this is a bit of a tricky topic. And again, like, if you experience some trauma, like, I'm really sorry. I'm truly sorry that you've had to go through this. And this is why it's all the more important that, if you can, I hope this helps you start in the right direction to get the tools to navigate it or heal it. Because, number one, it's affecting you, even if you buried it deep down and in your subconscious or something. And number two, there's a high chance that it's affecting any of your relationships, whether it's dating or not. So that crossroads, in a relationship, or like with family, friends, or even dating, like, what's the likelihood that they've worked through that? Truly, like, I would like to know, because I think a lot of people just sit with it like their whole life, right? Like, they neglect healing, and it's not necessarily because they want to. Like, maybe they just haven't had access to, like, the right tools to heal, or maybe someone that can help them get through it, right? And I think also this is a good point to bring up too. I think there's a lot of therapists that are good, that actually help you figure this out. And I also think there's probably a lot of therapists that keep you coming back forever, right? Like, they're more just like listening to you rather than listening and providing a solution. Like, sort of helping you get through it, helping you navigate and heal it. And whether it's a therapist or not, I don't think that really matters, as long as you have a way to get through it. You know, imagine that you aren't intentional about that. I know it can be hard. Trauma is hard, right? If you aren't intentional about that, then it might be difficult for you to, let's say, have the kind of relationships or relationship with like a significant other that you really want. Which is it's a real shame to say that, because like, I want everyone to be able to experience that, like a really healthy, awesome relationships in their life, or with the person that they're dating, their wife, their partner. There's no reason that you shouldn't be able to get there. So the whole reason that I'm making this video is I've seen that in the past. You know, people in different scenarios, different relationships, or different dating interactions. You know, I've seen it myself as well in some personal relationships. And so my hope for you is that this video helps you start in the right direction if you aren't already. Because if you are, I mean, awesome. If you aren't already, hopefully this sort of helps guide you in that direction of thinking a bit more consciously, a bit more intentionally about this, so you can be the person you really want to be, healed, so you can have that really healthy, fulfilling relationship without anything holding you back. I think that's the biggest point of all this. And hopefully you stuck with me without clicking off the video, because I know this can be like a very sensitive topic for people, especially because there's levels of trauma, right? So all I can say is, like, I really really hope this video helps, because it's going to help you and your relationships a lot. Thanks for watching. Really hope this helps you, and you got this.